You know, it's funny because it's like 4 or 5 in the morning, and uh, I haven't even like thought about making any of these videos in a long time. Well, no, I'm not gonna lie, that's a lie. I always think about making these videos or like random YouTube videos, but I was just like going back and watching them, and I thought they were funny, and like I was like, oh, I was like, man, I haven't done like a little life update video in a long time, so fuck. The last one was like in 2022, and fuck, 2022. Um, that was like July 2022. Oh, bro, mm, that was like right after I started therapy and stuff. So, I guess I could start from there. So yeah, I guess July, I think the year like April 2022, I started going to therapy. And cause I was definitely like not in a good place, and I was really going through it. Like I was really unhappy with myself, and I had like a lot of trauma and shit I wasn't dealing with, and then like also like I kind of felt like every aspect of my life kind of just sucked at the time, and I kind of hated myself. So it wasn't a good time. I wasn't feeling good about myself, and like um that was and like I don't know. It was kind of like every week I was kind of like just living to go to therapy every week because that was like the highlight of my weeks and stuff, and like kind of everything else between was like I don't want to say painful, but like it sucked kind of, or it felt. Well, I don't want to say it sucked because it felt like it sucked, and just because I was really depressed, and then like smoking and drinking and other acting out behaviors doesn't make it easier, but or better, I guess. But yeah. So I started going to therapy, and I guess that's probably why the last video I made was like the self help video, because I remember I was really anxious at the time about a lot of things, and that kind of just made me feel better. And I guess I just forgot to make more. But yeah, so then like yeah, I went to therapy. I mean, well, I'm still going. I was going like weekly for probably a year, and then I started going like bi-weekly, and now like I go like once a month. So I definitely made a lot of progress. Definitely in a better place, like mentally and just like emotionally, and I feel more well balanced and more in control of my emotions and my just a more stable human being. So for that, I appreciate it. Or I guess I do appreciate it. Therapy. Um, Shout out to Trisha. She's the goat. That's my therapist. But yeah. What was it? But yeah. But yeah. What else happened at that time? So, oh, bro, fuck. Um, and then but basically, around that time I was going to therapy, and I was like getting my life together, and I stopped smoking, and I wasn't really drinking or anything, and I was like going to like counseling and support groups, and like I was like, and I was journaling. I was like really trying to like make my life better, and I was like applying to new jobs, and I was like brushing up on my Excel skills and like redoing my resume. I was applying to jobs, and like I was really trying to like make my life better. And then like, and I was like, cause like at that point, what 2022? That's like 2 years post college, and I was working like for a trust bank for like at an hourly position as like a associate, I guess. Um, I mean, I guess it got paid okay. It paid okay, but it wasn't what I wanted to do. Like, not to say like it was beneath me, but like those jobs where like you don't have to try. It was like that, and like it was like at first it was cool and it was work from home, so like I would just sit at home like and do nothing, like do minimum work and just like play video games or watch movies or whatever while I was at home. But then like eventually that gets old, and it's just kind of like damn, like did I really go to college? Did I really like put myself through this mental struggle and torture just to like do like nothing at work? Like what the fuck? And I mean, for some people, I don't know. I guess I just at the time I felt like I wanted to be doing something that meant more to me, or felt like it mattered, and like that job didn't feel like it mattered. So like, yeah, and like, and because it felt like it didn't matter, I was not taking it seriously. And like, I mean, I would, like I said, I was watching movies. I was like smoking during my shifts and stuff like that. And I mean, I'm not proud of it, but I mean, I never got fired, and I was still doing my job. So I guess I don't know. I don't do that anymore now. But yeah, but yeah, and then uh, and then I got a new job, and then oh man, and then I bought a ticket to go to Congo, and then that summer I went to Congo with my aunt and my uncle and my three cousins. Well, yeah, it's three cousins, and like, bro, that was the greatest experience of my life. And I got to meet my older sister in person for the first time. I got to see my grandma again for like the last time I saw her, I was probably like 5 years old, 5 or 6 years old. No, wait, no, never mind. That's a lie. I'm a liar. I was like, I was in college still, but before then, the last time when I saw them in college, I was like 5. But yeah, and so like it was nice seeing my grandma. It was nice seeing like all this family I never knew, or I only seen pictures of. All the food. Oh man, the food was so good. The pondu, the fumba, the makayuba, the makate, all the like goat shank, and like oh man, it was so good, man. And, bro, and then like everyone just like wants to feed you because you're like a guest and like you're visiting and you came so far, and oh man, like the one way that to my stomach is like, or through my heart is through my stomach. So like I enjoyed it, and it was just really nice, and like it was beautiful. I mean, there are parts of seeing it, and like I guess the disparity, and like it's like people talk about how like in the United States, like there's how like the middle class is becoming smaller and smaller, which is true, and I'm definitely not like saying that's not true, but is I guess like there like in just like in other countries you see like the disparity of it, and like how like I guess like what like being poor in like another country is versus being poor in the United States, and like how many people are poor versus like how many people are not poor and stuff like that. And so like yeah, it so like parts of it were sad or like eye opening and stuff like that, but I mean yeah, but it was really great. Probably like the greatest experience of my life, and like I wouldn't change it for anything. Or like, yeah. So I really enjoyed that. And I even got on my flight back. I got the flight business from Belgium to DC, and that was like the greatest flight ever. Like I see why people buy flight business, like bro, like it was like 8 hours, but like the seats are like so comfortable, and like you have like so many more options as movies and TVs, and bro, you get unlimited like drinks, and like bro, I got drunk as fuck, low key. Like I got, and like the food, the dinners they give you is so much better than like when you're in economy, bro. Like and like I had got wine with my dinner, and then the stewardess like, do you want to refill some more wine? I was like, yeah, and she just kept coming back to me like, do you want more wine? And I was like, oh bro, is it unlimited? And so like I ended up drinking like 7 glasses of wine randomly, and then I was kind of drunk, and then I was like, oh my god, like I'm drunk on the plane, and like I was kind of going through it, and I was getting motion sickness, and then like I kind of like laid in my little chair cubby seat thing, and then I like laid it back so that I was kind of basically laying down, and then I kind of like took a nap, and then I felt better, and then I just watched Rick and Morty for the rest of the flight. Um, but then yeah, and then like after I got back from Congo, like right after I started my new job that is the same job that I currently have as a financial analyst, and so like that's been cool, and I really like my job. I like my boss. I love the company. I like what I do. I feel like the work I does matters. Sometimes like I guess it kind of I guess now like sometimes like I get stressed because my work matters too much, where like it matters more, and like so I have to be more thorough and like detail oriented and stuff like that. But like I don't know, it's been a process, and like um also through like working here, I realized that like I attach a lot of my feelings for myself through like my success and like in certain environments, or like I feel like I conditionally love myself, and like if I feel that like I'm meeting a certain standard or expectations, or like basically, which ends up being like me being basically, unless like I'm perfect or infallible, or like I do everything I'm supposed to do and like never have to ask questions or like fail or make mistakes, then like I like start self loathing and beating myself up and getting anxious and like kind of spiraling mentally and stuff like that, and thinking like, oh, I'm this and that, and then like that leads into like other things, and like yeah, it just kind of sucks. Well, yeah, but yeah, like uh and then after that, what else did I do? Like I guess like typical Tremaine stuff. Like I still been like going to locals to play Yu-Gi-Oh, like playing video games, like listening to lots of music, bro. Oh man, I remember one of the videos I made on here, like first videos, was the Yes Lord review, and actually just tonight, Why Lord the follow up album to it came out today after like 8 years, and so like that's kind of funny now that I think about it. I'll definitely that's no, that's what reminded me about like these, and while I was like going back and watching them, because I was like, oh man, maybe I gotta do the Wylard review just for the one time, what do you call it, just because I was like, I've been waiting for it for so long, and like honestly, like it lives up to the hype. Like Loki is like it feels like when I was listening to Yes Lord for the first time, like hearing like songs like, oh man, this is like so perfect. Like, bro, how does like production sound like, bro? Like, why is like Anderson .Paak like, why is he such a jack of all trades, but like he could just like do everything, like, bro. And he was like, we got some more like rapping pack, and like he was going off, bro. Like especially like in 86 Intra and stuff. And Battlefield. But okay, I guess I will do like a review, because like I'm getting excited about it. But yeah. But yeah. I guess after I start my new job, what else? I mean, like, I guess like other like dating shenanigans, and going out with friends and stuff like that. Going to lots of concerts and stuff. I actually made a list of like all the concerts I went to. But like since 2022, 7/22, I think since then I've seen damn oh bro, since then I've seen Red Hot Chili Peppers, Steve Lacy, Raven Lene, Fouché, No Name, Levon Coley and Kyle, Freddie Gibbs, Mike Redville, fuck. I'm gonna have to go back over this list. Like I can't remember. Like I low key when it comes to years, like I kind of I don't know. I have to think about it. But either way, yeah. But yeah, I guess life's been good. And then like last year in 2023, I moved out of my parents' house. So like I got my own apartment and stuff. Like you can see like my posters, and even have like a little Spider-Man corner and everything. Like what do you call it? No, it's cool. It feels good to like have my own apartment. Like be grown up. Paying bills is absolute trash. It's ass. Like they can't keep getting away with this rent thing. Like how long has this existed? And they're just gonna keep doing it. But like I guess aside from that, doing by yourself is pretty cool. My neighbors are cool. I like my apartment. It's pretty big. I feel like I pay too much for an apartment, just like everybody else. But I guess as far as like paying too much for an apartment goes, I am paying less too much than other people's too much. So I guess that's cool, and at least for especially for like the size in my apartment and everything. But yeah, yeah. I mean, like it's been like 2 years. Like I don't know. Um, what else like things have I like? Oh yeah, I saw Mike, Mauve Blue, Navy Blue, Night Mike, Mauve and Navy Blue. I went to um, no, that was after. What else did I do? Mike, Mauve, Navy Blue. Bro, I saw Snow Allegra, and it's crazy because okay, this is before I started my current job, and like when I went to go see Snow Allegra, and when I went to see her, someone proposed to her, or like I guess she was in on it, and like she shouted them out like during one of her songs. I think it was "Fool for You" because that was the couple's like favorite song, and and she was like, oh, blah blah blah, and like he proposed to her, and it was like, oh my gosh, and like me, I feel like public proposals are kind of weird, just cause like that's a lot of pressure to put on someone, and like I don't know, it could just be weird, and like I feel like it causes people to be like a dynamic where people are like, someone's gonna say yes just to say the other person embarrassment, just to say like, oh, this isn't really what I wanted. I don't know, it's a lot to put on someone. And I just feel like it has the potential to be like very cringy and awkward. So like I guess I'm not the biggest fan of it. But anyways, and I was like, oh whatever. And then but turns out that guy, like probably like 4 months later, that guy, he who proposed, he's the son of my boss at my job. So I just thought that was hilarious because I remember she was talking to us about her, because she was helping her son plan his wedding, and she was telling us about how he proposed, and I was like, bro. And when she was talking, she's like, do you guys know Snow Leopard? I was like, bruh. And so like I told her about that, and that was pretty funny. But uh yeah. Oh, I saw I think Thundercat. But yeah, I guess I've been good. I've been better. Uh, oh, I mean, like, yeah, running, like, I ran some 5Ks and 10Ks and, like, mm, I guess normal train stuff. Well, I guess not normal train stuff. Well, I guess it is normal train stuff. But yeah, bro, my necklace. I was watching the videos, and one, I noticed how many of these videos I had my shirt off for some reason. But my necklace, I don't. Not that I don't have it, I still have it. But the chain actually like got caught on something and broke, so I just haven't been wearing it. Um, but yeah, I need to get that fixed actually. But no, I mean this week I bought a new alternator for my car, and or I guess not this week, but today I bought a new. Oh, I didn't buy a new alternator. I paid the mechanic for putting a new alternator in my car because I need a new alternator for my car, which sucked. But I mean, it's whatever. What else? And work's been like kind of beating my ass lately, but just cause like, especially cause like the other day, like I made a really big mistake that kind of like fucked up some things for like the department, and we just had to like go through a lot to fix them. Oh, and then like, bro, like the self-loathing and like, oh my gosh, like thing, like it would be like, oh man, like after I did that, like I was thinking like, oh my gosh, like you're the worst, you're gonna get fired, you don't deserve a job, like this and this and this, and like just like this train cycle of like super like negative thoughts and thinking, and like it just like ruins my day, and like I can't like do anything, and like when I get home from work, all I can do is just lay down on the couch and think about like how much I messed up, or like how bad I am, or like how much I suck, and this and that. But I mean, like I like work through it, and like things are better at work. Like we fix the situation, so like That's all that really matters. But I cut my hair. I cut my own hair for the first time. Like, I guess since like the pandemic or whatever. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. It kind of sucks. Well, I don't know. Maybe it looks alright, but to me, it kind of sucks. Also, like the angle, like my phone is slanted while this is like recording, so like, probably not the best angle either. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like after I did it, I was like, oh man, like -3 charisma but +1 dexterity. I think I'm gonna keep doing it though, just because like cutting your hair is kind of fun. It kind of reminds me of drawing, or like I guess it's more like sculpting. But like I don't know, it feels like you have this idea of like what you want your hair to look like, and you're trying to like create that, but like with clippers instead of like a pencil, you know. But yeah. Oh, I guess I seen Looney. Bro, I saw Isaiah shot. Bro, I seen Isaiah shot 3 times since then. Like that's crazy, bro. And like 2 of those were for Sylvia Demisfor. Bro, I seen Earl. I seen Alchemist and Boldy. Bro, okay, yeah, I could do a concerts video too. But man, like this is kind of fun. Like getting excited to like just make random videos and stuff like that. But yeah, I guess I just wanted to make an update video. That I'm alive and I'm good. I'm thankful that like it's cool to see, like I guess when I know like mentally where I was and how I was feeling at the time I was making all those like videos before, that I guess like I feel better, or like I feel like the growth and like how far I've come from that. So like it makes me feel good, you know. But yeah, that's all I have to say. So thank you. Have a wonderful time. Bye.